District has a very specific plan for how classrooms are clean. It won't be easy on a budget. Fox 4's Lauren Petrelli got to the bottom of that question.
The tool that you were talking about, does that happen to be the biofogger technology that I've seen?
Yeah, that's the deep cleaner, yes.
Okay, and then so how does that work? And I mean, do you guys have an idea about how much that costs or anything like that? Is there an estimate?
Gwen heard it yesterday, and I think we were all surprised by it. It could be as much as $5,000 to $6,000 to do a deep cleaning. That was one room, wasn't it?
That per cleaning. So
per cleaning.
Had an outbreak in this classroom today, then that's $5,000 to $6,000 to clean and disinfect that room, and then the next room. So each time, and I have heard as well that they will be using professionals that know how to do that disinfecting, and not just, I want parents to understand it's not the janitors coming in a hazmat suit and spraying something around. It is really people that are professionals and know how to do that. And I would like to, I'm not trying to take over your interview, but I'd like to ask the parents that are on as well what they feel about the measures and the things that we've talked about so far. Does it make them comfortable?
I have been in a situation when my son was in private school. There was some sickness going on, and I actually saw where they called in the professionals to disinfect and do all this stuff. My concern was like staff burnout, like just on a daily basis of, cleaning the highly touched areas, throughout the day. Like how realistic is it, or, what type of time constraints? Is it realistic to think that, janitorial custodial staff could go into class in 5 minutes and really make a difference, in between classes or the hallways, So I'm kind of...
And you know what? I'll leave the technical answer of that to Rob. I think one of the conversations I had with a parent recently of how we have to re-educate our children as well. It has to become, we were talking about the difference in a foreign country like China or somewhere and wearing masks and cleaning and all. It has become a way of life to some children in some countries that, you go and you get a drink and you touch something and you wipe it off, or you go over and you get the hand sanitizer and you clean your hands. It's going to take the village, the parents and the teachers and the staff, to re-educate our children as to how important that will be. I mean, I know when I taught high school, the high school love hand sanitizer just because it's there, right? But understanding the importance of it. And that's why, honestly, as an educator, I think when we first go back, it's like those first couple of weeks after summer break, and everybody's squirrely anyway, and what do we teach? Well, you don't jump right into the lesson. You've got to do that mental health piece. You've got to talk to the students and find out where they're at, and especially in this situation, because we've got kids coming back who have, witnessed the death of someone because of this. They have seen all kinds of things on TV. So that mental health piece, that training piece is critical in that first couple of weeks. That building relationships that they always tell teachers. The first couple of weeks, you don't really teach anything except how to respect others and understand, we take the temperature physically, but we have to take our temperature mentally of our students to know what we need to do to help them to be ready to learn.
We're going to shift custodians, more of them, to day shifts so that they can really focus in on high traffic areas and keep those disinfected. Hallways, door handles, common areas, there'll be more custodians on duty during the day to be doing the wipe downs in those areas. When it comes to each classroom, Gwen is right on the money. A lot of this starts at home. And so we would encourage parents to teach their students about washing their hands, about using the hand sanitizer, and send your child to school with the antibacterial wipes and get them in the habit of sitting down at the desk and wiping the desk clean. That can be just something that they do on their own. That's a lesson from home and can be reinforced at school. When school does begin, those procedures that are expected by each teacher really are going to be in focus. Here's when we're going to wash our hands, and here's why we'll do it. Here's where the hand sanitizer is, and here's when we're going to do it. Here's when we're going to help all wipe down the classroom. We're going to all do a cleaning this way right before lunch or right when we get back from lunch. Those procedures get set in place at the beginning of the year and then reinforced the rest of the year so that everybody is participating. And so students, starting at home, if mom and dad want them to wear a mask during the class all day, they can. It's only required right now on the bus and on the hallway class changes where we have the least control over social distancing. But if that's a choice that the parents make, it's acceptable for a student to wear a mask all day, and we'll have masks on campus for them if they can't provide one of their own.